Good evening, family. It is truly the night before Christmas, and we're gathered here again for the 2019 edition of our Christmas message to the family. To our USA family, Merry Christmas to Anne and to Alexis. To Freddy, 2, and Freddy, 3. To the Marys, big and little. To Jeff, a Merry, Merry Christmas and a much better 2020 to you. To our Philippine family, to Joan, to Jet, to Mama Lily. To our new family members, Hazel, and welcome to the family, baby Jacob. In Korea, to our wonderful family in Korea, to Sunny, to Harmony, to sisters big and sister little. Merry Christmas, and it's so good to be with you. And to our new adopted family, Ivan, Alla, and Eric, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We have had a very prosperous and mostly good and safe New Year, and we're looking forward to a wonderful 2020 when perhaps next Christmas we can all be together somewhere on this giant earth. And now for our regular and historic annual message. It was the night before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore. It is the night before Christmas when all through the house many, many creatures were stirring, including the bedroom mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimneys with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the roof there rose such a clatter that I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster in the yard as midday to the objects below, when what to my wondrous eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. They had a little old driver, so lively and quick, and I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and they whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, they fly up to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little reindeer hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas he came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes, they were all tarnished with ashes and soot. But a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin, it was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke from his pipe encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly, kind of like mine, and it shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, he was a chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then he turned around with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Good night, family. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a happy, happy New Year.